Question number 13 is the same as question number 5. Question number 13 similar to question number 5. So question number 5 I had discussed thoroughly. Accordingly, you can do question number 13 on your own. In fact, it's good because in question number 5 they had given 4 questions. The fourth question was the average expense ratio and they did not give the solution of that. Okay, that was the biggest joke. In question number 13 they have realized their mistake and this time they have asked only 3 questions and not asked the fourth one. Okay, so I have already done question number 5. Question 13 is similar to that. Question number 14 is similar to question number 9. Of course, question number 9 was a converted sum, as in it had twist and turn. But question number 14 is straightforward. You just have to find out the effective yield. Okay, so the dividend that we receive plus the change in NAV by the beginning NAV into 100 into 360 or 365, whatever is given, divided by number of days. So it is a typical sum that comes in FR and SFM. So question 14 similar to question number 9. Question number 15, beautiful sum. I enjoyed doing this sum and the crux of doing the sum was what I had taught in an earlier sum. If you get a dividend and that amount is reinvested at the NAV, okay, say I take easy figures. Suppose you get a dividend of 10%, that is 10% of 10 equal to 1. And the NAV is 50. So you receive the dividend and you reinvest at 50. So please think about 51. The cumulative units are 51 that way. Okay, think about the cumulative NAV. That's representing the units, the cum dividend units. Now if you know the cum dividend units, that is the units after the reinvestment. And if you multiply it by 50 and divide by 51, multiply by 50, divide by 51, you will get the units before the dividend. If you understand this, you do not have to do algebra. Otherwise, you will mix around with X, Y, Z and so on. I've tried to say you, let's apply that. So given AMC of the mutual fund has declared a dividend of 9.98%, that is 0.998 per unit. Under the dividend reinvestment plan for the year ended 31st March 21, investors are issued additional units for the dividend at the rate of closing NAV for the year as per conditions of the scheme. Closing NAV was 24.95. So that's what I was saying. 24.95 plus 0.998. 24.95 plus 0.998 is 25.948. Now this is what you should relate the cum dividend units with. Okay. 25 point what? Let me see. 25.948. Okay. An investor, Mr. X, who is having 20,800 units at year end. At year end, he is having these units. So these units are the cum dividend units, including the reinvestment amount, has made an investment in the units before the declaration of dividend at the rate of opening NAV plus entry load of 0.04. The NAV was appreciated by 25% during the year. Assume the face value of the unit was 10. You are required to calculate opening NAV, number of units, original amount. See, the opening NAV is very easy because the closing NAV is 24.95. It's a 25% appreciation. So opening NAV is 24.95 divided by 1.25. 24.95 divided by 1.25, which is 19.96. Now that's a catch. Nobody could have done it wrong. For doing the second and the third portion, let's think that way. 20,800 is the cum dividend units, including dividend. So 20,800 into 24.95 divided by 25.948. Okay, 20,800 into 24.95 divided by 25.948. Okay, that means the cum dividend units multiplied by the NAV divided by the NAV plus dividend. Okay, that's the formula if you want to get the formula. 20,000. So 20,000 units initially. That's the number 2 answer. Number 3, original amount of investment. So we know the number of units purchased. We know the opening NAV there 19.96. There was a load of 0.04. So 19.96 plus 0.04 is 20. So 20 multiplied by 20,000. 20 multiplied by 20,000. The amount invested was 4 lakh. Very easy question. Very good question. So question number 16. Once again a beautiful sum. Okay, a subset of the dividend and bonus plan sum that we did, I think, question number 12 or 13, I don't remember. So in this sum, this person invested in a dividend bonus plan. That means a bonus plan on 1st April 2016 at a certain NAV. That's not known. Question mark you can see in the table. The fund has a robust growth and has declared a bonus of 1:5 on 30th September 17 and a second bonus of 1:4 on 30th September 2019. The fund as on 31st March 21, that means after 5 years, has generated an average yield of 17.5%. You know what to do. 17.5 into 5. That's 87.5% total yield, 87.5%. Mr. Optimistic has made an investment of 16 lakh in the plan before the declaration of first bonus and remain invested thereafter. So 16 lakh plus 87.5%. 16 lakh plus 87.5% of 16 lakh. That comes to what? That comes to 30 lakhs. 30 lakhs. So 30 lakhs he has towards the end. The following information is available. You are required to advise Mr. Optimistic the opening NAV which is required by him to calculate capital appreciation. So 30 lakhs divided by the ending NAV of 100. 30 lakhs divided by 100. 30,000 units. So he's having 30,000 units at the end. And what was the bonus on 30th November? The bonus on 30th September 19, it was 1:4. That means 1 unit for 4 units held. So prior to bonus, we had into 4 by 5 units, 30,000 into 4 by 5. That's coming to 24,000 units. And before that, the bonus was 30th September 2017. And this time it was 1:5. That means 5 by 6 into 5 by 6, 24,000 into 5 by 6. It is 20,000. So 20,000 units initially we had. So we had invested 16 lakhs for 20,000 units. So the NAV was 16 lakh by 20,000. 16 lakh by 20,000. It comes to what? 80. 16 lakh by 20,000 comes to what? 80. Okay, so 80 is the opening NAV. Beautiful sum. I liked it. Why is the NAV given, sir, 85 and 92? For nothing. It's irrelevant. Noise. Just as you should kill noise in your life, you should kill noise in the sums. So question number 17 is totally straightforward. Sharp, Trainer, Jensen. Do you know the formula? Sharp method, excess return to SD. For example, fund A, 19 minus 9 divided by 2.5. Fund B, 15 minus 9 divided by 2 and so on. First of all, let me tell you, the standard deviation which are given are not looking like standard deviation, they are looking like beta. Anyways, I'm not concerned about what they are looking like. So find out the Sharpe ratio of all the funds and rank them. Trainer method, you need beta. Now what is the formula beta? R into sigma y by sigma x. So for the first fund A, beta would be 0.84 into 2.5 divided by 1.2. For the second fund, 0.54 into 2 divided by 1.2. That way, find out the beta and then excess return to beta and rank them. Jensen's alpha is return minus return as per SML. Return minus SML. Okay, so return is given 19, 15, 15, 17.5 and SML is what? RF plus RM minus RF into beta. You know all of them. So please put and calculate the alpha, rank them according to that. Okay, so easiest and straightforward question.